Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This is the gladiatorial arena that is the Stadio Olimpico, for so long the symbol of Rome's grand sporting history. The action has already started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Christian Eriksen. He's super accurate with both feet, Peter, and able to deliver a cross or a through ball with just the perfect bend or indeed weight. All this allied to great awareness and vision, which make him a massive creative talent. What I really...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, he's broken through. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Diogo Dalot.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Now a chance to break. And it's Redmond. Ward-Prowse. He goes long. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Varane knocks it away. And here's Redmond. Just brushed off the ball there. Rafael Varane. Rashford gets into a dangerous position. The ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. And it's played forward. And here's Redmond. Decent ball. Rashford. Sancho, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's has a hit! It's anyone's ball. Walker-Peters is there to heave it away. And that's been levered clear. Eriksen. Oh, what a ball! Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's there to make a great save.
Cristiano Ronaldo sparked a
And the first 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Already up and running for the second half.
Southampton can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pick-up in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Looks to bypass the midfield. Dinks one in. Eriksson. Rashford looks to dink one in. Played in with accuracy. Varane cuts it out. He's had a go! Danger averted for now. Manchester United are making a change now. 2 changes being made right now. Cross from Ward-Prowse. It is a corner. And he's there to hoof it away. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. Rashford drives it forward. And it's hoisted clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Redmond plays it long. Keeper sends it forward. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. One final crack at it now. And it's Rashford. Rashford going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
So there's going to be another change here.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Gets wrestled off the ball.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Martial attempts to play it through, gets into some space. Played out to the right. And there goes the final whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Southampton can take a lot from this. They were expected to be well beaten, but determination produced a very fair result.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Two high-profile, high-calibre teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Thiago Silva. And it's played forward. Tielemans. And here's Vardy. Vardy spreads it towards the left. And it's a corner. Cleared away.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Ndidi, Maddison. Oh, he's found, and Vardy! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Sterling. Koulibaly. Forward it goes. And that's been levered clear. Ricardo Pereira. Precious little by way of goal-mouth action yet. Jorginho. And here's Sterling. Battles to win it back. Johnny Evans. Ricardo Pereira. Maddison looking to run onto it. As Azpilicueta is there and he can get that clear. And that has been clubbed away. And the whistle goes for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Ziyech. Thiago Silva. Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta plays it forward. Koulibaly. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. And that has been cleared. Kante goes looking. Maddison. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Jorginho. Thiago Silva. Ziyech. Conte tries to get it forward quickly. He's gone for it! Really well taken goal. And that could well be the winner.
Chelsea are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good interception. Gets it upfield. Maddison drives it forward. Maddison! Can't get the better of his opposite number. And that's that. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. But that was enough. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The ultra and Welbeck! It's off target and by quite a way. Forward it goes. Bamford. Bamford! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Well, the clearance is short. Lovely bit of skill. He could be in. He's tried one. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. In towering header. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Rodrigo. Bamford. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. March. Oh, really good feet from him. Gross, and here's Welbeck. And if anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Ayling. And Bamford! And that'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Gross. And here's Welbeck. Welbeck pings it out wide. And it's Lallana. And that's It's been levered clear. Looking for a decent ball in. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind.
Ailing.
It's a throw in. Lofted into the middle, and he's cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
Cooper.
Ailing drives it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Cooper.
Rodrigo.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Has he found his man?
And it's got through.
Cooper knocks it away.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. So it's away we go then. João Cancelo. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And the counter is on. Klein. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. Milivojevic tries to get it forward quickly, and he's cut it out.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Grealish has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Grealish certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
Laporte. Forward it goes. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. And now the breakaway. Oh, good ball.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And here's Zaha. Laporte. Kyle Walker. Ruben Dias. João Cancelo. Zaha. He's got away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Foden plays it forward. Deftly done. Oh, good interception. Keeper sends it forward. And the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So your views on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Manchester City clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
And here's Grealish. João Cancelo goes long. Plays it out to the flank. Milivojevic gets away from his opponent. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Now it's Grealish. Lovely bit of skill. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And now they can launch a counter. Hughes. Schlupp. Oh, really good feet from him. Gets into some space. Could try cutting inside here. Decent ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Cross from Schlupp. They've managed to get it away. That's a throw. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. There's the crook, meets it first time! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Gundogan. Ruben Dias. Still no sign of a breakthrough, which comes as quite a surprise if you consider the gulf in quality between the two teams.
Manchester City are enjoying lots of possession, but they just can't find any penetration.
Grealish gets the better of his man, gets up to head it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
He's left his man. Loose ball, who's going to get that? That's great strength on the ball. Schlupp crosses it once more. And they've been caught out here. And it's Schlupp. Milivojevic. Hughes. And that's that. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Manchester City may have approached this game as a probable win, Peter, and didn't address the basics properly that may have achieved it.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I would say one of the most energetic midfielders you'll find in Jordan Henderson. He's added to all that running power with slicker passing and some very impressive finishing, and he's a proper leader now too.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And we're underway. Jordan Henderson tries to switch the play. Thiago. Mohamed Salah. Robertson.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Fabinho. And it's Henderson. Goes for it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
First quarter of an hour gone. Liverpool are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. This is... and the shot! Cleared without complication. Hit long and direct. Pumps it... massive leap! Goal! And Liverpool score first! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Cook hoists it forward. Has he found his man? And it's played forward. Mohamed Salah! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Brooks goes looking. Cook. Billing. Stanislas. Thiago plays it forward. And it's Salah. Alexander-Arnold goes direct to the front line, cut out in the nick of time. And the whistle goes for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Liverpool head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. Here we go again. A solitary goal That has been the crucial difference. Robertson. Fabinho. Jordan Henderson. Thiago. Henderson plays it out wide. It's a clearance, but not much of one. It's gone out for a throw-in. Mohamed Salah, he's gone for it! Lerma tries to get it forward quickly. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Alexander-Arnold. Forward it goes. And that's been levered clear. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tries to get it forward quickly. Solanke. Just brushed off the ball there. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. And it's Salah. That's a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's been taken short. Now the cross. And he's there to clear it.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
A real chance of it. Real chance! They've scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Liverpool grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Brooks. Oh, really good feet from him. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Only partially clear. Mohamed Salah. Gomez. Looks to bypass the midfield. He's found his man. He's had a goal! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Liverpool take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And the referee brings it to a close. Liverpool, comfortable winners, a virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Truly, this really is a quite wonderful stadium, located here at the foot of the Alps. Well, we've been given a lineup which suggests a 3-6-1 formation. Jim?
Well, I've seen it before, Peter, but it's extremely unusual. Whether it actually stays like we've been told, we'll gauge once the game is ongoing, but essentially it can be effective from both a defensive or offensive viewpoint. It all depends on the manager and his personnel and whether he prefers getting on the front foot or just thinking a little negatively. We'll have to wait and see.
So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. the opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
Calvert-Lewin.
Calvert-Lewin! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Dunk is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Akurat. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Done very well to intervene. And here's Dele Alli. He's got options out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Looking for a decent ball. Up to meet it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
No, that's not the ball he wanted.
Calvert-Lewin.
Hoists it forward. And that has been cleared. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled.
Everton have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Gomez. And he's there to clear it. Forward it goes. Lallana. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. It's Calvert-Lewin! Straight at the keeper.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Dunk plays it forward. Alan with a definite fell there. Lallana. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're already back underway here. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Keane looks to bypass the midfield. And it's Coleman. Doucouré has a hit! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Defending of the desperate variety. Turns and goes back. Joel Veltman. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Gross. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Now the counter. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Coleman gets into a good position. Time to deliver. Ducore. And it's Gomez. Chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Coleman is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Coleman. Calvert-Lewin! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Joel Veltman. March. Gomez. Dele Alli. Calvert-Lewin. Plays it out to the flank. They need to get it in quick. Lovely feet. They've managed to get it away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches. Satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end. And it finishes 0-0. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Certainly This is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Arsenal have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Bernd Leno. I think his presence might make all the difference for this team. He's got lightning-fast reactions and a coolness under pressure that allows him to make the big one-on-one saves. He's also very reliable under the high ball or when he's dealing with crosses, and I'd expect the whole defence to play with a bit more assurance with him in place.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Forward it goes. Kearney plays it forward. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Oh, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement, forget it.
Out to the right. Could try cutting inside here. Towering header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Terence Kongolo drives it forward. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, 2 in double quick time.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. There's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Arsenal would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
And we're off again.
Arsenal need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And here's Mitrovic. Mitrovic! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Fulham take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Good clearance and very necessary. Mitrovic. Dinks one in.
And it's got through.
That intervention was very necessary. Oh, good interception.
Saka.
Partey. Into the last quarter of an hour. Plays it out to the flank. Knocks it away.
Fulham have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, closing him down first, Peter, is a very necessary step in preventing them from building attacks.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Reed. Kearney. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this hurts. The pain of defeat very evident, and there are hard lessons to be learnt from it all when they regroup. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, overconfidence and or cockiness should never be allowed to filter into a dressing room, but they failed to heed the warning.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'm going to pick João Moutinho. I call him the ferret because he can slip into places and cause trouble before opponents can react. Loves to get between the lines and then get his head up. A real creative force.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. So we're up and running. Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's been drilled forward. Gets good distance on it. And here's Raul. Shapes to shoot.
Ruben Neves usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Wilson pushes to get on the end of it. Oh, good interception. Still goalless at the moment. Target. He's got options out wide. A chance to play it in. Oh, really good feet from him. That's not going far. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Gets it upfield. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Out towards the flank. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. And he's there to hoof it away. Willock. Almiron. Can he deliver? In by Trippier. It's well blocked and back out it comes. And it's Raul. Dendonka. A chance! Delivers across. Balls over the line, and it is a corner. Gets it back. And it's Bolly. Ruben Neves. Bolly. Dendonka. Nelson Semedo. So who's he picking out? It's a loose ball. And it's half-time here. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An engrossing half. but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're off again. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now?
Dendonka.
João Moutinho.
Gonzalo Guedes.
It's on a hits one! Looking for goal!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Trippier plays it forward, played out to the right. Nicely controlled. And he just whacks it away. Oh, that's nice. There's the delivery. Tries to get it clear. That's gone a long way up and away.
Lascelles. Willock.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, he's hit the bar! And it's hoisted clear.
And it's Trippier.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Raul. Raul.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
João Moutinho battles to win it back. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Ruben Neves plays it out to the wing. Crosses into the box. He can get that clear. Adama Traore! So that's it. It is all over. Frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
And already we're underway here. Zuma tries to locate someone up front. And back to base. Keeper sends it forward. Diop cuts it out. That'll be a throw. Has gone out. Gets it back. Oh, that's neat.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Goes for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Gets into a dangerous position. Good idea, just poorly executed. Drives it towards the front. Diop to play it forward. Vlasic goes for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Looks to bypass the midfield. Plenty waiting in the middle. Hit into the middle. There's the shot! Forward it goes. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Hoists it forward. Digne. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And he's there to clear it. Diop plays it forward. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So your views on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Gets things going for the second half.
Aston Villa pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
Sanson tries to get it forward quickly. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And it's Digne. It's gone out for a throw-in. Looks to thread it through. Zuma with the clearance. And it's played forward. Forward it goes.
Ings really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Oh, great ball! Has he found his man? Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And here's Ings. Good take. Big chance!
Aston Villa merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's away! Chance to shoot. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Diop. Lanzini. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. And that's it. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Aston Villa can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. The information we've been given is that they're going to go with a 3-5-2.
Well, the beauty of this system, Peter, is that you can offer both a back five and a front two, having sufficient strength at either end of the team where you need it. Equally, the wing-backs can supplement the numbers in midfield to make it a five, so I think it affords managers the ultimate flexibility. And I think if I were really pushed on what I'd like most, this would be the system.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Bentancur tries to get it forward quickly. Decent progress down the left. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's nice. Perisic, header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Kane. Kane! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Kane really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And here's Kane. Out towards the flank. And it's Perisic. He hits it! And the ball's come out! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and
There's the end of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Here we go again then. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Goes for goal! Goal!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen, and this is a very welcome tonic now.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
So we have our breakthrough.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Graben. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And it's Kane. Bentancur, down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And here's Kane, and the shot! And the counter is on. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, at the moment, their chances of getting back in contention look slim. They're not exerting enough pressure. Simple as that.
Perisic. And that's one way to annoy his teammates. Cook sends it forward. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Fence has got rid of that. Perisic. Now it's Kane. Whipped in.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And they win it back again. Son Heung-min. Perisic. Now it's Son Heung-min. Bentancur. And here's Kane. Perisic. And here's Son Heung-min. He's had a shot! And that's that. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye.